This is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and you are listening to the Wrestling POV podcast.
What's crack-a-lackin', people?
What's going on?
One more week till my favorite pay-per-view of the year.
I know. And not only that, we have our pay-per-view points game.
Yes.
So next week, we're going to have to put it out early because the Royal Rumble is on a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to have to, you know what? I think probably after the break, before we close out the show, we're going to have to explain the rules now.
The new rules.
The new rules. Yeah. That way people can get a heads up, and we're going to have to post this like on Wednesday.
Probably.
Just to get people to play. So we're going to have to post it on Wednesday. Post it on Wednesday. That way, because by the time we put out the show, it's going to be too late.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? That's a good idea. God damn it, Tony. You're good.
Yeah.
You're good. What we'll do is, on the show, you know how we do the numbers, the drawing numbers?
Yep.
For each people that play. So whoever, is just for additional points. So whoever gets that number, that's the person they got in the Royal Rumble. And it's an additional point. And then you get, if you win the actual Royal Rumble with your pick. Is that how we did it last year?
Yeah, it is.
Is it who you picked or what number you got?
No,
or was it both?
It's the number that the person got, which was the wrestler they had in the Rumble, and if that wrestler won, they get 10 additional points towards WrestleMania.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, not only the one that they pick, but the number that we give them. That counted too? Oh, okay. All right. So, all right.
Yeah.
I'll shut my ass. Anyway. But, all right. So there you go. I mean, at least you know some of it. Whatever number you picked, or whoever the person you pick, put it that way, and whatever number we picked for you, and it's going to be a random number drawing. So I have a little, what do you call those things? Those lotto mixing balls things?
The random number generator.
Thank you, Elio. That one.
Yeah.
I have that. And, of course, I'll put one to 30, and then we'll read off the names, and then depending on how many people play, you might get 2 numbers. I don't know.
It's true.
Maybe 3. I don't fucking know. But so being that I am wrestling POV champion because I beat everybody last year, I probably get
throw that out there.
Oh yeah,
that was a close second. God damn it! I was close second.
I'll probably get an additional number because I have champion's advantage because I have to defend it, so to speak. Anywho, so yeah, after the break we will go over the details. So that way you guys can know ahead of time and be on the lookout for it on Wednesday sometime where we're going to put out the predictions, the points game itself, and just make your picks and share. Have everybody play. Fuck. Who cares?
Yes.
Damn it. Anyway, a little bit of a slow week, I would say, this week. Some craziness came out. Some, I guess, relieved from people, which is fine. Yeah. I was relieved. Tony Khan spoke out, and he wasn't upset, but he said, Jesus, that's absolutely 100% false with the whole Saudi thing. So that's good. Yeah.
Yes.
So, all right, let's get on with the show. Let's go right into our Facebook post, our fantasy matchup. This one was a doozy, as they say. Who was it? It was a rematch, right?
It was me.
Yeah. I'll get my revenge.
Damn. So anyway, speaking of the fantasy game, we invited Josh Sanders, who's a longtime listener of the show, to play. So now he's going to be joining in. So he has a record of 0-0. So he's going to go up against Julian later on in the show. We'll pick out 2 guys, or I don't know, girls maybe. Let's do girls this week. We'll do the women this week. So, but this week we had Roman Reigns versus Gunther. It was Clay versus Elio. Elio had Gunther.
Yep.
And I knew that. And Clay had Roman Reigns. Now, this one, I thought it was good. Delgado Austin. He said none, bro.
Don't even seriously. Don't even comment if you're going to.
Why comment?
It's not an option. It's either one or the other.
You're wasting your finger roll, dude.
It's
like
he is. But what gets me upset is that he says none. Like this match is going to bore him. You know, like shut up.
You don't even know what you're watching, dude.
Do you even follow wrestling?
Right?
Exactly.
Paul T. Phillips says, in a one-on-one, no interference, Gunther would destroy Roman.
Wow.
I don't know about that.
Man.
I don't know about that. But anyway, yeah, that's what he said. I mean, I don't agree with that. I think it would be a damn good match, to be honest.
Yes, it would.
Tazinski Kalbrist, he said Gunther wins. Okay. Aaron Child said, in a fair fight, I'd go with Gunther.
Okay.
Fred Shoemaker said, never happened. Really?
Oh, my God. Well, first of all, it's a fantasy matchup, and you don't think at least sometime in WWE here in the near future that Gunther and Roman are going to fight? Come on.
Right.
That's got to be a match.
Exactly.
So shut up.
Dory Harzan said, I hope they destroy each other. Okay.
All right, but who do you pick?
Exactly. Chris Egner went with Gunther. Greg Nicky just said yes. So, I don't know. What the fuck?
What?
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
We tried.
We did. Ron Earl Anderson said, Gunther, way better technical wrestler. Oh, okay. But who the fuck are you going with, bro?
Exactly.
All right. So before I read the results, actually, Elio has his TikTok poll also. What did you get, Elio? What happened on there?
So when I got it clear, what do you say it? All right. It's Gunther with 39% and Roman Reigns with 61%.
Wow.
Hey. Let's go.
Not bad.
Holy shit.
Was that it, Elio?
That was it.
That was
There
it.
you go.
He said it anyways.
What you gonna do?
So, all right. So before I go into our polls, what do you guys think of this matchup? I mean, I was sitting on this marinating and thinking about what the fuck was I going to say about this, and I don't know. So what do you guys think?
This would definitely be a hard-hitting match. I feel like these two would tear the house down. Given the right amount of time, I got to go with Roman. I do. I feel like he would have more of the experience as of right now.
Yeah.
Not saying anything disrespectful to Gunther because I'm a big Gunther fan.
Yeah.
But these two would be awesome at it, and I feel like the Tribal Chief would have to go over here. So I'm going to go with Roman.
Elliot, what do you think?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to stay with Gunther because, I mean, this would be a great match. And, going off of the match he had with Braun Strowman, Braun isn't the best worker, but, I think this would be a great match. I'm going to go with Gunther.
Wow. Julian, what do you think?
I'm gonna have to go with Roman here. Gunther's a hard hitting wrestler. He can make it work with almost anybody. This will be a hard hitting match, but I think Roman takes this. He's just unstoppable right now.
Well, Roman's hard hitting, and Roman can throw a match also. So you only sided with one, and you went with Roman. The fuck?
Yeah. Don't meet me, please.
What?
Don't
what?
meet me, please.
Yeah. Anyway, for me, this match I can see it as like in an Iron Man match.
Absolutely.
Roman can go toe to toe with anybody. I'm sorry, he's that good. Or else they would put 2 belts on that motherfucker and hold it for almost 2 goddamn years.
I mean,
over 2 years.
And taking the chop from Walter.
Yeah.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah. But I mean, Jesus, man, and Gunther too. Gunther knows how to throw a match.
With anybody.
With anybody. Like what Elio said. Look what he did with freaking Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman ain't the greatest fucking worker.
No.
He tries. He does his thing, but he's not the greatest worker. And Gunther made him look awesome.
Yep.
It was a good match. Right. So in this matchup, I'd see it going back and forth, a lot of false finishes, and I'd see Roman on top, to be honest.
There you go.
So, you guys ready for the results on this one?
Yep.
Yes.
But before I read the results, the standings is Clay at 7-2, myself with a 4-3 record, Elio with a 4-6 record, Julian with a 2-3 record, and then of course we're going to add Josh into this. So after the break, we're going to reveal that, and between me, Clay, and Elio, we'll figure out how we're going to do this. As far as like maybe one of you guys might represent Josh in this manner. So
sounds good.
Or what I'll probably end up doing is emailing him probably ahead of time what it is, and then that way he can give me a scenario. Well, if I lose, then I get this person, but if I win, I want that person. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
we might do it that way. So yeah. So Clay, you had Roman, Elio had Gunther, and the results of this was 53% went with Gunther.
Damn, man.
Yes.
Wow.
Jesus.
46% went with fucking Roman Reigns. Ain't that some shit?
Let's go.
Damn.
Elio, you just had to go there, didn't you?
Right?
Yes, you were just waiting for that opportunity.
He was. That's why he was trying to make you say it when he was doing his result.
Right? Exactly. He already knew. He knew what was going on. But you know what? I'm not upset with the result. I mean, yes, I am that I lost. Whatever.
Yeah.
That's fine. But you know what? Gunther is up and coming too.
Yeah.
So who knows? Who knows? He's good too.
Maybe later on, yeah. Who knows?
Yeah.
So, all right. So now the record has changed. Clay, you lost 2 in a row. You're at 7-3. Elio's at 5-6.
He's making that comeback.
Making a comeback, yeah. So we'll do Julian and Josh later on after the break. Like I said, between us three, we'll figure out how we're going to do this. But I think for the future, I'll email Josh ahead of time, and that way he can give me a pick on, So either way, there you go. All right. On our other post, we have, who do you think will be the surprise entrant into the Royal Rumble? Before I read the comments, guys, who do you think will be a surprise entrant in this biatch?
Well, for me, I see a lot of people picking The Rock as a surprise entrant.
Yeah.
And that would be awesome.
It
but
would.
one, and then another one being Matt Cardona. I can also see, because we've seen numerous reports on Matt Cardona.
Yeah.
But I have a third one, and I'm going to go with just 3 for the men, and I have one idea for the women.
Go ahead.
I'm going to say Pat McAfee to be a dark horse in the Royal Rumble match.
Of course you would.
Hey.
He's supposed to be back in January, right?
That's right. He's supposed to be back.
Yeah.
College football season's over.
Oh.
Bring back Pat in the Royal Rumble.
Wow.
Let's see it.
So who were your other picks?
I said The Rock. The second one. Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
And
who's the third one?
Matt Cardona.
Oh, Matt Cardona. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And what about the women's?
I'm going to say also Chelsea Green. I can see that.
Yep.
I can see that coming back. Who's another one? I'm trying. Look, that I only have one for the women, honestly. And at the top of my head, I'm trying to think of that. So go ahead and go to somebody else, and I'll probably throw out 2 more here in a minute.
All right, Elio. What's your pick? Surprise pick.
So,
men and women.
So my pick for the men, I have 2. I have either Tama Tonga or Nick Aldis.
You took my pick.
I didn't. I didn't think of Nick Aldis. That's a good one.
He's a free agent.
He is a free agent. Yeah.
And for the women, since Cody Rhodes can be back, she already had a couple of matches at live events. I'm gonna go with Brandy Rhodes and also another one, Billy Kay. Why not?
You know, I was thinking about that the other day too. I was saying, wouldn't it be awesome for Billy Kay? You know what though? Honestly, if Billy Kay came back, she would come back to a pop. I'm sorry. She would. Everybody loved her before she got released. They loved the shit out of her.
She would walk out to the ring carrying her resume.
She would.
Exactly.
And hand it out to the crowd.
Yes.
And what would be funny, I would love to be that person in the crowd if she did do that to hand her resumes out, and I would read the shit too like a dumbass. But I wouldn't laugh if it says worked from WWE from this date to this date, and then back.
You know what? That is great. I would dig that. That'd be awesome.
Oh my god, I would laugh my ass off. But yeah, Elio, you took my pick, son of a bitch. All right, Julie, who's your pick for the men and women?
Well, I got two for the men. I think it's going to be The Rock and Jay White, the Switchblade Jay White.
Okay.
What about the women?
Yeah.
The women, not sure because like I already said,
You're about to get muted.
I don't have a pick for the women.
All right,
I really don't.
For me, I think The Rock. But see, I was gonna say The Rock, but I'm hearing. Okay, now if you noticed what happened on Monday Night Raw, the Usos promo when they said that everybody in the family is gonna be there.
Yes.
So I think The Rock's gonna show up on Raw this Monday.
He has to, because that would only make sense. If everybody from that Samoan dynasty is there, The Rock's got to be part of it.
Now
How can he not?
Exactly. But here's the thing for me. If he shows up on Monday, obviously he's going to go after Roman or announce he's going to be in the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. To make everybody tune in for this Rumble.
For sure.
If he doesn't show up, I still think he's going to be a surprise entrant into the Rumble.
Yep.
That's what I think. And of course, Elio stole my one pick of Nick Aldis.
There you go.
I think he'll be, but see, my issue with that is that not a lot of people know who Nick Aldis is.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? Julian, do you know who Nick Aldis is?
Yes, he was in TNA back in the Dixie Carter era.
Jesus Christ. That's when you remember him? Not the fact that he was the NWA fucking world champion for the past 3 years?
I watched that all in match with Cody, yes.
All right, you mute it. I don't want...
I know why NWA doesn't have a TV deal. I mean, you can only watch them if you really watch YouTube. If you watch a lot of YouTube.
But I don't watch NWA, and I knew that.
Me too.
Jesus. Anyways, but those are my pick. Now, you guys gonna laugh, but I think a surprise entrant. I don't know if it's a surprise, but I think she'll do good. Is Nikita Lyons for the women?
Okay.
I think Mickey James will be involved.
Now, see, that was one because I thought, well, if Nick Aldis is going, then his wife has got to go. But she has some crap on WWE too. With the whole trash tag thing.
Yeah, but they squashed that.
Oh, did they? Okay.
Yeah. They squashed that. They did or not. Yeah. The Triple H called and apologized. Vince even called and apologized and said he didn't know anything about that. And that's why Mark Carrano, who was not head, he was in charge of something. I don't fucking know. But they fired him.
Yeah. Right.
They fired him. So,
good deal. Okay.
Which is good because I couldn't stand that motherfucker.
Nope.
Well, I knew Carrano was fired, but I didn't know if they fixed that situation or not.
Yeah. Well, they fired him because of that. So that's,
gotcha.
So, all right. So let's read some of these comments. Josh Sanders, of course. You want to take a wild stab at who he said who's going to be his surprise?
Edge. I know.
Edge. Yeah. So he said, besides Edge, obviously, I would like to see Stone Cold compete in another Rumble just for nostalgia. Naomi for the women's Rumble would be cool. Now I got some rumors on that later on the show. NXT wise, I think Cameron Grimes. Okay, I wouldn't mind that one. And women's Nikita Lyons. So he agrees with me.
There we go.
And then he also said who would be cool to see show up and win it finally. And then he puts The Rock's picture.
Yeah. If Rock is in this Rumble, he's got to win it.
He's got to.
There's no way you can have The Rock in and not
got to. But here's my thing, okay? Which makes this very difficult for the fucking pay-per-view points game. Because we got to pick somebody that we think is going to win the Rumble.
Yes.
And what if everybody picks The Rock and The Rock doesn't fucking show up?
That's going to be the problem. That's
the
thing is, his schedule is so messed up that it's hard to even tell if he'll be available for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So you have him show up at Rumble, he wins Rumble, and then what if he can't do WrestleMania? What are you gonna? And everyone's paying to see The Rock at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's in LA. It only makes sense.
It's right there.
Right there. But one person I have not seen was Brock Lesnar. Nobody picked him. From what I saw, anyways.
Yeah, but
I'll
would
keep
you
reading
really
to
be
see.
a surprise though?
No.
It's just that's what I mean.
No.
It's like, oh yeah, it's Brock. Cool.
But see, you got to think like, I mean, I know Vince is not in charge of creative anymore, but you got to think somewhat like him though. If he's in it, he's got to win it. If The Rock's in it, he's got to win it.
He does.
You know what I'm saying? Edge. I mean, he's up there. I would have to say he's a legend.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say he has to necessarily win it. It wouldn't be like oh fuck, he lost thing. You know what I'm saying?
Edge won it 2 years ago. He doesn't need to win.
That's true.
Yeah. So.
Now, Eduardo Hicks, he says, I don't care less. Now, first of all, your fucking grammar's horrible.
Right.
It's I could care less, not I don't care less.
There you go.
Fuck. But of course, Josh Sanders had our back,
Yes,
responded to him and said, you get out of here.
Thank you, Josh.
Go, Josh.
Yeah.
Matt
awesome.
Novak. You know what? I might invite Matt into our fantasy game too. He's actually pretty good at picking.
He is.
So I'm gonna send him an email, see if he wants to get involved too, and we'll probably do the same thing like what we do with Josh. That way we can have 5 people in this bitch. But he went with Nick Aldis.
Okay.
So I know why he did that, but it's like, come on, Matt. Come on, Matt.
Yeah.
John Perry said Nia Jax. Actually, I was thinking of that too.
That's not bad.
Nia Jax.
I don't know. I was reading.
It's not.
I was reading. She said that her wrestling days are done.
Never say never.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I came out of retirement. I came out of retirement so I can do a match with Brian Christopher. So never say never.
That's true because I read that, but I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. Your wrestling days are done. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, now this one's pretty fucked up. Bryan Adams, isn't he a singer? Bryan Adams.
I think so. The name sounds familiar.
It does, right?
Why would you? Yeah, but also why would you go with Crush?
Oh shit. That's right. Crush's name is Bryan Adams. Holy fuck. There's 3 Bryan Adams here? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, he said Kevin Nash. He goes, but tears a quad before he ever enters the ring.
Never ends.
Bro, come on.
It never ends. They can't let it go.
No.
So, oh my God, this fucking name. You got to be kidding me. Corey Snuggles Low. Again.
We had that name before?
Yes.
Yeah. How can you forget?
No, I didn't forget. It's just, I have to fucking say it.
No, that's what Elio said. He's like, we've heard that before. I'm like, how can you forget?
Oh, yeah. So he responds to Bryan Adams and says, the man is literally on the verge of suicide, and you feel it's okay to make fun of him. You are an absolute disgrace of a human being. Yeah.
It's true.
Well, because, I mean, I don't know if you got that in your news, Clay, but, unfortunately, now, he wasn't he was talking like, it was very concerning to somebody of the thoughts the things he was saying, put it that way. Was it on Twitter or some shit like that? He did that?
It was on his podcast.
Oh, yeah, that's right, on his podcast.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were concerned because the way he was talking, and people that commit suicide or try to commit suicide or make a suicide attempt, they talk like that.
Mm-hmm.
They talk like that. So a lot of people were concerned. And like I said, I know. Did you have it on your news, Clay?
I did.
You did? That's all right. We'll talk about it now. But so someone called the police so that way they can do a wellness check on him. And he's
good.
fine. So
good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Now, Bryan Adams, he responded to Corey and says, first day on the internet. Now, Bryan Adams, I'm going to tell you this right now. You're a little fucked up, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
Corey Snuggles, I agree with you, bro. And I'm on your side, so don't think that I'm not on your side. At the end of the day, everybody does have a right to say whatever they want to say. Unfortunately, you get idiots like him that does say that. So, And then, of course, you see his response was, it's like, come on, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Now, this I found interesting. Cameron Allen, he said The Rock or CM Punk. That was the first time I heard CM Punk now.
He is not coming back on the Royal Rumble, guys.
No?
He's not. I don't think so.
But see, again, if he's in it, he's got to win it.
That's true. That's
right?
True. Yeah. Yeah. Is he even healed from his injury, though?
I think he was back in the gym working out. He posted pictures of himself in the gym working out.
Oh.
So I guess he must be on the road to healing.
Okay. I mean, if he does come back to the Royal Rumble, you're going to hear me freak out because I would never expect it at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
man.
Yes, we'll see.
But would he get a big pop?
I guarantee you he will.
Yeah.
He will. Just because here's the thing is why I'm saying I would freak out. We would never expect Punk to be back in WWE, even with who's ahead of it right now is Triple H. Like even with Vince and that whole ordeal that happened, I would never expect Punk back.
Me neither.
So that's where I'm at.
That's crazy though.
Yeah. Yep.
Keely Angel Shafir, she said Molly Holly. Okay. I don't know if that's much of a surprise.
No, it just seems like she's.
But I love Molly Holly.
I do too. But
I had a crush on her before she cut her hair.
True.
I did.
Yeah.
He had a badunkadunk. Anyway, Duarte Machado said he had a list. He said The Rock, Molly Holly, Trish, Lita, Brock Lesnar, and John Cena.
Okay.
Yeah. John Perry said Nia Jax.
Okay.
This name is awesome. This has got to be a wrestling name. Banjo Mike.
Yes.
That's dope. Banjo Mike. That's got to be a fucking wrestling name right there, man.
Of course.
But then he ruined it with his comment. He said, someone from AEW.
Oh, Banjo. Seriously?
Wow.
Okay.
Now I know why your name is Banjo Mike.
Yeah.
I did liked it, but not no more.
No.
David Ganny, he said the Nature Boy Ric Flair.
No. God, no.
Cliff Beadler, he said Nick Aldis and Matt Cardona. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Herman Siegel, he has a list too. He said Nick Aldis, Mickey James, Lana, and Joe Gacy.
Okay. Well, here's
Miro, maybe?
If I was getting ready to say, if Lana shows up, Miro's got to be in it, damn it.
Yeah.
You can't have one or the other.
You're right.
You got to have them both.
True. That is true. Wow. Anyway, we'll have to wait and see. We got one more week left. And I'm telling you, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. And then, of course, we do have the after show. So you guys make sure you tune into that. Clay's show.
Yes.
All right. So that's it for the Facebook post. Let's go right into the wrestling news from around the world. Take it away, Clay. I was going to call you Vince. Holy shit.
Oh, damn. That would have hurt. Jeez. All right. Let's get into the wrestling news from around the world. Part of my news was also the Kevin Nash ordeal that we explained earlier. Thankfully, he's doing fine and everything's all good. So I'm just going to say that. That was also in my news, and we already talked about it. So there we are. Unfortunate news this week. ROH star Jay Briscoe has passed away at the age of 38.
Yeah.
From a head-on crash in Delaware.
Yeah.
The whole wrestling world is praying for him and his family.
Yeah, he had his two daughters in the car too.
Did
and one's in ICU and the other one is recovering. So.
The one thing I did get from this, both of the girls were wearing their seatbelts, but not Jay.
And not Jay. Yeah.
No. So praise go out to that family. Also, the lady that crashed into Jay also passed away as well.
She passed too, yeah.
Yeah. So now, praise out to her.
Now, just to go off of that, obviously it happened on Tuesday during NXT. and NXT acknowledged it, which, you know, I tip my hat off to him. And of course, even on SmackDown too, they acknowledged it. But I heard that the New Day segment, they were supposed to do a funeral.
Yes, I did hear that.
They were going to do a funeral for Pretty Deadly, and they as soon as they heard that news, they scrapped it. They were like, nope. So that's why they did what they did. So again, I tip my hat off for them being respectful like that.
Absolutely. Santino Marella has signed a deal with Impact Wrestling.
Yeah.
Yay!
He's a head of authority or whatever over there. Right. He's playing like the authority in
really.
TNA. Yeah.
Is he doing the Italian accent?
He is, and also Ernest Cat Miller made an appearance.
Oh, really?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah. Wow. Well, I guess we'll see where that goes.
Yeah.
Devon Dudley this week has announced that he is leaving WWE.
They already left.
Yeah, 32 years of also wrestling and being in the back.
Holy shit!
So, yeah, long time.
That's a very long time.
Yeah. Dominic Mysterio revealed recently on Keeping It 100 with Conan that he was not under contract with WWE when he wrestled Seth Rollins at SummerSlam.
Nope.
And was only paid a few TV shows and pay-per-view tapings.
Yep.
So that was kind of interesting to see.
Yeah.
And then, I hate to lead off after this, but Mercedes Moné made some comments about her time in New Japan.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Arrogance. So I'm going to say that.
Wow.
She goes, as I quote, "I'm trying to put New Japan on the map and make it global. I know it's been around for so long and there's so much history here, but it's never been looked at the same since I stepped into the game."
What?
Really?
Wow.
Jeez. Really? If you could hear the silence of this fucking crowd when she made her debut at New Japan, that's changed since you stepped into the game. What is wrong with you?
Wow. That's all I can say, because I've seen a lot of New Japan, and it was around way before she stepped into the ring. So she didn't put New Japan on the map. It's been around already for a long time.
Exactly.
So just stop.
I agree. 110%.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Well, that is gosh dang, man. That is all I have for the news. Yes, I'm great, man. Great. That's all I have for the news. Tony, let's get into rumors.
All right, there are rumors that after Vince McMahon returned to WWE, he sent messages to multiple departments saying they are doing things wrong.
Of course he did. God.
I'm sorry. Bro, you need to look in the fucking mirror.
Exactly.
Because there's nothing wrong.
No.
What these guys were doing.
No.
Nothing.
No.
Give me a fucking break, bro.
Shut up, Vince.
Stay, like seriously, he's just get the fuck out.
They're doing everything that he wouldn't even do.
No.
Exactly.
Jesus.
Anyway. Terrible.
Yeah. So multiple sources in WWE that a usually composed Stephanie McMahon was disheartened and frustrated by the way her team was dismantled by Vince. So
I don't blame her.
That's probably the reason why she left. She was like, fuck this shit.
Mm-hmm.
None of he's gonna keep fucking, And Vince, you talk about arrogance. Vince is very arrogant.
Very.
I could never get over. And where I heard this from was Chris Jericho. Well, long story short, they were overseas, I think London, I want to say, and they were all on the bus going to the arena, and Vince was on there, so Jericho had his little iPad or whatever they had back then. He was watching something on there. He was watching some comedy, and Vince happened to walk by him, and he goes, "The hell is that?" And he's like, "It's a fucking comedy show, bro." And he goes, "How come you're not watching wrestling?" He goes, "Because I don't want to, and I want to watch this." Why? He goes, "Oh, you can improve in your craft and blah, 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 and this and that, and da-da-da. And the fans will love you more." And he goes, "How is the fans going to love me more by me watching fucking wrestling? I know. I've been doing this for a while, and I want to watch some comedy." And then that's when Vince says, "I know what the people like." God damn, bro.
Jesus.
Yeah, I heard that story, too.
You heard that?
Yeah.
Dick. So now they're playing on the unified titles, actually, that are held by Roman Reigns and the Usos will be split before WrestleMania.
Good.
And if you notice, they have been saying like Raw titles, SmackDown, shit like that. So
yeah.
Doudrop is expected to return to WWE around the time of the Royal Rumble.
Oh.
So she's gonna stay on the Raw brand too. So hopefully she'll show up. Hopefully it's not Doudrop. Please let it be Piper Niven, please, for the love of God.
Please.
Yeah. And finally, there has been positive contact between both sides of WWE and Naomi. So they're confident she will return to the company.
Good.
Yeah. But are you excited?
Not really. You want me brutally honest? No. Not
That's
really.
fucked up, Clay.
I'm sorry.
All right, that's all.
She has a lot of ass kissing to do. She walked out like that, so she's gonna have to prove herself.
Yes, she does. She's gonna have to lose a few too.
Exactly.
You know,
right now she's a follower, not a leader. In my opinion.
And I said that too. The day all that shit happens, I said that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, all right, that's all I got for rumors. Clay, what do you got for injury?
I have no injuries this week.
That's awesome.
Yes.
All right, let's go to our hot tag news this week, which is who would you like to see by the WWE? I say me, but nobody picked me. So,
yeah.
All right, so so who do you guys think should buy the WWE?
In my opinion, the others that I've been hearing is like meh, but one that would make sense, NBC.
Yeah.
Reason why? They used to have wrestling on their shows back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
They used to have it on primetime television.
Yep.
NBC also runs Peacock.
Yeah.
That has the WWE network.
Yep.
So with Raw and NXT already on, technically USA, whatever you want to say that, they bring SmackDown on and make it one big happy family, as I should say.
I totally agree.
So why not go with NBC? That's the only one, honestly, that makes sense to me. I'm like everybody else, I think. I don't want Disney buying this. Disney already owns so much. And I guarantee you they're going to change a lot that's going on right now, and I don't want to see it. So Mickey Mouse, stay the fuck away.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the same. They'd make it extra G rated.
Exactly.
Yeah, they would.
So
I tell you, the girls wouldn't be dressing up the way they've been dressing up.
Nope.
No, but I also would like to see Disney buy other than Saudi Arabia. So that's where I'm at with
that. Yeah, I agree with you there.
But my lead, I hope NBC buys it. So that's where I'm going.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Elio, who do you think should buy the WWE?
Anyone but Saudi. But like Clay said, NBC is the one that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I was also thinking, why not Triple H?
Yeah.
Well, he don't got the money for it.
No, but like we said, you need more than just one person to go into this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the logical sense would be for Triple H, Stephanie, Shane.
Yeah.
And Vince has an older son. I don't know if a lot of people know that. Julian McMahon.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he's an actor. He's an actor.
Yeah.
Actually, he played Dr. Doom in the old Fantastic Four.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
Wow.
Yeah, he was Dr. Doom. And he was in, oh my God, this TV show. It's always on USA, actually. It's what the hell is it called? It's about some doctor. He's like the main dude on there. Oh my
really?
God, Doctor. Oh my, I forgot what the. I gotta look it up and then I'll mention it later. But yeah, he was on that show for a long time.
Huh.
Very long time. Yeah, it's like a botched surgeries or something like that. It was on USA. But
okay.
Yeah, but nobody ever knows that he has an older son. That's him, and he doesn't want nothing to do with wrestling. But what a way! But what a way for him to be like, yeah, I'll buy it. I'll go in on it with you, just to ram it into his father. I don't know what their relationship is, but yeah. And I tell you, if you look up his picture, Elio, are you looking up his picture? If you look him up, he looks just like Vince.
Oh, really?
Yes, a younger version.
I'm looking
of Vince.
up right now.
A younger version of Vince. Yeah.
That's scary.
Oh, Dr. McDreamy. That's what a lot of ladies call him because they love him. So they call him Dr. McDreamy.
He does look like young Vince.
He does, right? Put it up on the screen so the guys can see it. Wait till you see it. Cut. Oh, my God. Botch, I think, or something like that. There he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I've seen him before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
wow. He does look like
on that TV show, I don't know if this was his name or the ladies called him that because they love him. They called him Dr. McDreamy. So anybody knows can help me out.
After Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy.
Patrick Dempsey. That's what they call. They call him that. McDreamy.
Dr. McDreamy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there you go. All right. Yeah. So for me, who would buy it? Jesus. I don't know. Yeah. I agree with everybody. NBC should be the front runners for it, though, to be honest.
For sure.
Now, how much control do they want is the question. How far are they willing to let him go is the question. True. Nobody knows. So I love how it was. I'm always going to be an attitude era guy. So that's just me. That's just me. So, all right, let's read some comments, shall we? The Josh Sanders says, The Rock, honestly, I don't even think The Rock has that much money.
No.
So he would have to go in on it. Yeah. Delgado Austin, he said, honestly, Donald Trump. He has WrestleMania appearances. So what?
So?
The fuck's that got to do with it? Jesus Christ. Man. Jim Dolly, he said, Rock, Austin, DX, Cena, and Orton should all buy it. What the fuck?
Okay. I still don't think they would have all that money.
No.
I really don't.
They don't. Kevin Michael Keenan, he said, just not Saudi Arabia. Hey, he said
I agree. 100%.
He said it. What else we got here? David Kowalski, he said Netflix.
Oh, God.
You know what, though? I did hear that, though.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be that bad, but does Netflix have that much, though? Just Netflix?
They can take out a loan.
True. Okay.
Keely Angel Shafir, she said Peacock. Jonathan Setzer said Disney Plus.
No.
Nick Tigg said Vince would sell to himself.
How the fuck would...
That's just stupid. Couple people went with The Rock. Dior Ramos, he said The Rock should be the new chairman of the board. Ain't that easy there, buddy.
No.
Jordan Cho, he said nobody let it die. The fuck?
What the fuck?
All right.
Angel Rodriguez says Comcast, I hope. Linda Cole. Yeah, I heard they're in the running for it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Linda Cole said Fox. Ken Carlson said NBC. David Cole said Stone Cold Steve Austin. The fuck?
Stone Cold doesn't have that money, guys.
No, he don't.
He does. He does not.
Rez Legop, he said none of the above. So why'd you fucking comment, bro?
All right. Jeez.
Ugh.
Roger Cox said no one. Leave it as it is. It'll always turn to shit, so just leave it. Vince, don't sell. All right, well, who are you?
Exactly.
Dorate Machado said The Rock would be nice, or Donald Trump. That's like the fourth time I've seen that, to be honest.
What?
What's that? The Rock? Donald Trump.
Why?
Like, come on, people. What the fuck, man? People, what's wrong with y'all?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of The Rock. A lot of people saying The Rock. It's like, damn.
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, he's got millions, but I'm sorry, Rock ain't got billions either.
No.
He doesn't. He may be close, but there's no way that he has billions.
The man's rich, but he ain't that rich.
No.
He's not that rich.
But he did buy the XFL, though.
True.
So.
True. That is true. So, but you know what? That's it. If you guys have any comments or suggestions for a Hot Tag News, drop us a line on our Facebook page, and we'll throw it on there. We'll talk about it. Sure, why not? So, all right, we're going to take a quick pause for the cause, and when we come back, we have This Week in Wrestling and this week's fantasy match. Josh's first one. Holy shit. We'll be right back.
This is the hardcore legend Mick Foley, and you are listening to the Wrestling POV Podcast.
Hey guys, this is Kevin Owens. Make sure to listen to the Wrestling POV Podcast. Take it easy, guys. Maybe I'll end up on your show one day. Who knows? But if I do, I'll probably end up taking the whole thing over, and then it won't really be your show anymore. So maybe it's not a good idea. Who knows? We'll see how that works out.
And we are back, and you can find Wrestling POV every Saturday on iTunes, Spotify, Podbean, Pandora, iHeartRadio, and TuneIn Radio. And now it's time to get to This Week in Wrestling. Tony, let's get raw.
All right, but before we get into that, we got this week's fantasy matchup. Now, I know I said we were going to do the women, but we got a little stumped. So we're going to do tag teams. And this one here is a fantasy matchup. Old school versus new school. So Clay Cummings is going to represent Josh in this situation. Mm-hmm. So if anything happens bad, Josh, blame him.
It's all right. I mean, either way, I win because if I do bad, that's okay because the Kentucky, Indiana thing is like, no, I'll give you one up. So that's okay.
So Clay will represent Josh in this case. So he will be the one to pick if he wins. So I'm going to pick a number from 1 to 10. We'll go with Josh. I do that in air quotes because this is his first time playing. So he'll guess a number from 1 to 10. Clay representing Josh.
3.
Julian, pick a number from 1 to 10.
8.
Number I picked was 2.
Okay.
So Josh wins it. Now it's old school versus new school. So I'm going to say, Clay, you can pick either old school or new school.
I'll go ahead and go new school.
All right. So Julian will have old school. This week's matchup, and it is a fantasy matchup, yes, because they never fought before. You went old school, you said?
New school.
New school, my bad. All right. So Josh will technically have the Street Profits versus the old school of Harlem Heat.
There you go.
So that is this week's matchup. Make sure we'll put it up as soon as we can, more likely on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And go ahead and vote. This is an interesting matchup, I would have to say. These two guys, these two teams would actually destroy each other. And I'm curious, too, because I think in this one, I think people will go with Harlem Heat. I do.
I think so. Yep.
I'll be interested to see what people are going to say about this one, too. Jesus Christ. So, all right, let's go right into Raw. Low points, I really didn't have any because it was, again, middle of the ground for me. Yeah. There was some, but for me, it wasn't bad. I was just like, it's their normal shit that they've been doing. High points I do have was the Street Profits, speaking of, versus Shelton and Cedric. That was a damn good match. Very good. And a high point, I just put this up, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna sound perverted a little bit, but Bianca, I put on my notes, Bianca, just good Lord.
Hey, I thought the same thing, brother. Man. It's all good.
Holy
I have that in my notes as well.
Yeah, there we go.
I was like, man. Bianca came out. I was like, oh, mama. Wow.
Yes.
She's so pretty. Anyway, but that's all I got. What you guys have?
Yeah, high points. It was a 6-man elimination match. I thought this was really good for everything going on. Yeah. Bobby gets the win, goes against Theory, but that's all right. I guess we'll see another for Raw 30. And I also agree with you. The match between Benjamin and Alexander versus Street Profits. Thought this was a good match.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like this is a chance for the Street Profits to turn heel.
Yes.
Now, because with MVP going around, Omos going around, you already have the Hurt Business coming back. Street Profits need a change. And I feel like this would be a perfect opportunity to build this faction up.
Yep.
So I did like that match. I do have a few low points, though. Omos versus Elias.
Mm-hmm.
Why was Elias shocked that Omos came out when MVP
was like, right?
Who do I got? Or who's you fight this guy? And then Elias is like, oh gosh, it's Omos. Like, really? But the match was meh. I didn't really care. Yeah. Bailey and Becky promo. Way too long.
Yeah.
Just for a steel cage match for Raw 30. It's like you guys just kept going and going and going, and I was getting bored.
And they kept going around in circles, especially at the end.
They did.
How about next week a match? How about next week a match inside a steel cage?
Yes.
Okay. Why are we going around in circles?
That's where I'm at. I gave it a low point. And I honestly hated to do it, but I did not dig the Io Sky versus Mia Yim match. Or Chin, as we should say. It wasn't that bad of a match. I just was not into it. This was just kind of a random thrown in match together. I mean, Mia gets the win. Mia, you know, so
she needed to win though.
What was interesting was when she came out, they had Candice LeRae's music on. Like, wait, they already had a match with Candice and Io.
Yeah.
So I was confused that they had her music playing instead of Mia Yim's.
Yeah,
for sure. One side note I do have, the opening segment to Raw. You have the Bloodline and the Judgment Day. This was going really good, all that. Listen, I am sick and tired of this Dominic Mysterio prison gimmick. I'm sorry.
You like ex-con Dom?
Ex-con Dom!
Wow. Stupid. Stop. The thing is, Dominic is trying to act hard about how the yard was to the Usos.
You don't find that funny? Come on, that is funny.
But the Usos have been arrested before. You think they've done
Goddamn.
It's the truth. And Dominic playing this shit. Well, hey.
He's like, the Usos got arrested, motherfucker.
They legit got arrested. So come on. It's true. It's truth. I'm sorry. It's truth, and truth hurts. But
God,
that's all I thought was this promo. It's like you're trying to tell that how hard you are for 10 minutes to the Usos.
That's awful, Clay.
Truth hurts, brother. I'm sorry.
It's true.
Yep. But that's all I have for Raw.
All right, Elio, what do you have?
So for high points, I'm going to start with low points, but I did have Elias and Omos.
Okay.
But high points, I added Solo Sikoa and Mustafa Ali.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I, of course, I have the elimination match and the Street Profits match, and also the Alexa Bianca segment.
Okay.
All
right. Well, overall, I gave Raw a C+ this week. Clay, what'd you give it?
I'm right there with you, man. I gave it a C+.
Elio, what'd you give it?
I went with the C.
All right, let's go right into NXT. Clay, take it away.
All right, we're going to jump right into NXT. The only high points I had for this NXT was Gallus versus Briggs and Jensen.
Yeah.
Honestly, I thought this was a good match. Gallus getting the win. And honestly, I'm actually looking forward to Gallus versus New Day. And hopefully Gallus whips their fucking ass.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at with it.
Same here, man.
Yeah, this was a good match, and honestly, my only high point. Low points. And Tony, I'm sorry, but I gave it to Thea Hale versus Valentina Feroz.
Don't you dare, Clay!
I did not like this. I didn't like it. Even when she's winning and all excited and yay me, and then in the back, she gets a freaking right on somebody's shoulder, cheering that she won against Valentina Feroz. Like, come on.
That was awesome,
I get
Clay.
it. It's her character. I get it.
She's awesome.
Says you.
I love how Clay goes, well, that's
but that's low point. Another low point, Tyler Bate versus Javier Bernal.
Yeah.
This did not need to happen. Javier Bernal is nowhere near Tyler Bate.
No, he's not. Yeah.
No chemistry whatsoever. This was bad. I did not enjoy this whatsoever. And you can tell this was no chemistry whatsoever.
I hate the character too. Like, what?
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing.
It's weird.
It is. Very weird.
Very.
And my last low point, I gave it to Toxic Attraction versus Lyra Valkyrie and Roxanne Perez. It felt rushed, and that's the only reason why. It was just like, this match could have been so much better, but I knew it was the main event. They had to go within, but it just felt so rushed. And with that whole match, it just this could have been a lot better than what it was.
Yeah.
So that's where I didn't like it. And that's all I had for NXT. What'd you guys have?
You know, I'll just go ahead. I had the same shit you had, except for Thea Hale.
Man,
that was a high point.
Oh, okay.
That was a high point for me. She's a cutie pie.
She's
a little
cute.
cutie pie. I love the character because it's so energetic. It's so like out of the ordinary. Because how many women you see acting like that? Not a lot.
Not very many.
No.
Not very many. And she's doing it well. That's the thing.
Yeah.
She's doing it well. Now, mind you, I was like, I fucking hate them all, but she started to stick out, and there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
Because she's acting other than the normal women wrestler.
She's nuts.
She's nuts. but think of it this way. That's how Nikki Cross was. And look how, look how many people are like loving Nikki Cross. They love the insane Nikki Cross. They hated the fucking superhero one, and then now she's kind of going back to being creepy and nutty, and people are liking it again.
Have you seen in the background of like the commentators where Nikki's in
the back? There, yeah.
I didn't notice that until Kaylee pointed that out. She goes, "Look, it's Nikki."
Yeah,
she hates Nikki Cross.
Oh, really?
She hates her. And then I'm like, looking in the back, I'm like, "Oh shit! I did not even notice that was her."
She was being creepy.
Yeah.
But so you know what I'm saying? So everybody kind of loved her character until she started switching to that bullshit. So I think with Thea Hale, I think if she keeps going like this crazy, like upstart type of character, she's gonna do well. And just the way it's like, for me, they told her what to do. This is gonna be your character, and she's doing it.
Yeah.
A lot of people when they get approached with the character, they cannot do it. They either fail or they do mediocre or they do well.
Sure.
So, Trick, for instance. I don't know what the fuck his character is, but the motherfucker, he just loves the camera.
Very much.
But he acts like a fool. It's like, bro, you're not funny, number one. Number two, you know what? I heard a rumor that they want to bring up Carmelo Hayes to the main roster. Number one, I know, I'm down for it too, but they better not bring Trick. He'll get booed out the fucking building.
That's
not in a good way.
That's his problem. Is they want to bring him up, but he won't go without Trick.
Yeah, well, that's what he posted on Twitter, but it's like, it's not your call.
Yeah, right.
No,
they're gonna say no. Trick needs a lot of fucking work.
Yep.
Exactly.
So, but that's all I have. That's all I have.
All right, Elio, what'd you have?
Pretty much have the same thing. The Thea Hale and the Gallows and Jensen and Briggs. Everything else was just like the main event wasn't the greatest.
Yeah.
And freaking Javier Bernal was terrible. The Albert Fire Salt Ruka.
Oh yeah.
You notice how they're pushing Sol Ruka, right?
Yeah, I was surprised that she got the win over Albert Fire.
And all because of her finisher.
Yes.
Because it started trending, yeah. All because of that. But that's all right. She's a big girl.
She is. She is.
Big girl. Yeah. So that's all you got, Elio?
That's all I got.
All right.
All right. Overall, I gave NXT a C- this week. Tony, what'd you give it?
Same here, C-.
All right. Elio, what'd you give it?
C-.
All right. We're going to Dynamite with Elio.
All right, for Dynamite, high points, I have the Young Bucks and Top Flight and Bandito and Danielson.
Okay.
God damn, that was a good match.
Yes, it was.
Low point, Orange Cassidy and Jay Lethal. Everything that was taking place at ringside just took away from the match.
It did, right?
Yes, it
did.
The camera always kept panning. Camera always kept panning to Jeff Jarrett. It's like he always tried to jump the rail, and Sanjay Dutt stopping him. It's like the match is in the ring. The match isn't here.
Exactly. Yes.
And freaking Jake Hager and Ricky Starks and that Gun Club. Did you catch what Tony said during the Gun Club segment?
No.
When he said, "Wait until what the fans think of these two clowns."
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
See,
he needs to get off fucking commentary because he doesn't say anything. Like you hear Taz and Excalibur. I think I said that right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But mainly doing the talking, but then Tony Schiavone barely says anything except for Sting, and it's
he said it twice.
And he did it twice.
I thought the channel glitched for a second. I'm like, wait, he said it twice.
No, he said it twice, and he was emphasizing it more so. You know what I'm saying? He ever since someone I love it when you said that. Now he exaggerates it. You know, but before when he was in WCW and Sting would come out, it's Sting. That's how he said it. Now he's like, it's Sting. It's like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Fucking nails on the chalkboard, bro.
It is.
God damn. I'm
It is.
sorry, Elio. I cut you.
You're good. That's all I have. What do you guys have?
Yeah, same for me. I had Top Flight versus Young Bucks. I'm honestly glad that Top Flight got this win here.
That was a surprise. I wasn't expecting that.
Very much surprised. I thought the Young Bucks were going to get over and all that, but no. Top Flight gets the win, which I'm impressed with these kids. I really am. So I hope they do great. And this was a good match. Bryan Danielson's for Bandito. Just like we said, this was a damn good fucking match.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it from start to finish. And honestly, I hate to say it, but I'm going to give it a high point. Kushida versus Darby Allin. It was good.
God damn it, Clay.
No, listen, Dan. I'm not with Darby Allin. I loved Kushida in NXT. Yeah. And you know what? I'm glad to see Kushida on Dynamite. Now, I know it's not permanent, but it was cool seeing them. And you know what? It was kind of more realistic than what Darby Allin versus Samoa Joe or Darby Allin versus somebody twice his size. These two were almost the exact same. Kushida is bigger by a smidge, but this still
by a smidge. By 150 pounds, he's bigger.
Sure. I like the match. I dig Kushida. Not so much Darby Allin, so that's where I'm going with it. And that's why I said that.
Clay.
Come on.
Can't do it, man. I can't do
it. Low points. I agree with you. Acclaim versus the Guns promo. Stupid. Like, okay, so this rivalry has been going on for a while, and then all of a sudden Billy Gunn's like, oh, we're going to family therapy.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Seriously? This was far out stupid between this whole thing. And like Elio said, Jake Hager versus Ricky Starks. Too much of that goddamn hat that nobody fucking cares
Ricky
about.
Starks was wearing the hat during the match.
Yeah.
Exactly. Too much of that. Ricky gets the win as he should, but fucking where is Hager gone? Like seriously.
Dumb.
It is. And he's a legit MMA fighter and he's doing this shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's stupid.
I love that hat.
There's another thing I hated was what they're doing with Hikaru Shida.
Oh, man.
Know that too.
Mm-hmm.
Best wrestler out of the three that's in that group, but that's all I'm saying about that.
Yep.
That's all I have for Dynamite.
Yeah, I pretty much had the same thing. I mean, for me, the only high point though was Bandito versus Bryan Danielson. There was a lot of low points that you guys had that I had too, but I do have some side notes. Now, have you guys noticed? And this is for me, not being picky, but I'm just like, it just popped in my head because of the Kushida match with Fucky Allen there. Now, have you noticed that every time they bring in New Japan wrestlers that they all lost?
I guess I didn't notice that.
I have not seen one New Japan wrestler that appeared on there that won.
I guess I didn't realize that. It makes sense.
Who showed up from New Japan and won? You know what I'm saying? It's like all they do is they just bring them in for one appearance. Oh yeah, you're losing, by the way. Like, god damn, man. You flying me all the way to New Japan to fucking come here to lose? And that's all. Seriously, it's like they all lose. I have not seen somebody win yet.
That's true.
Nobody. That's true. And there's some damn good wrestlers, man. Is it Takash? How the fuck you say it? I said it right last week. Son of a bitch.
Takeshita.
That one. He's a damn good wrestler. I know who he is. Can't pronounce his name for shit, but I know who he is.
It's true.
And he's a damn good wrestler. And then for him to lose, granted the match was good, but it's like, bruh, you really did him like that? I love this promo, by the way. So what does that mean? Awesome. It means he's an asshole.
Yeah.
And
cool.
My other side note, now fucking Paige and Tony Storm are heels now?
I know.
Right?
Just a random fucking turn. It's like
but it didn't make sense because they had Sheeta, right? Mm-hmm. And it looked like they were teasing that she was going to be a heel when she threw the fucking kendo stick. And then now it's reversed. It's like they changed their mind all this. It's like when a babyface does something like what Sheeta did, it is a tease of being a heel. And then it's like all of a sudden they scrapped it, and then Tony and Paige are all of a sudden heel now. It's like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Exactly.
Man,
that's what I thought. Exactly.
It's like they don't. These guys don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I've said this many times, and I'm sticking to it, man. They let the prisoners run the asylum.
Mm-hmm.
And it does show there's no consistency at all. It made no sense for you guys to tease Sheeta being a heel, and she was doing heelish stuff. Well, not stuff, but what she did was a heel thing.
Yeah.
And then in the flip of a switch, it just oh my god, it just doesn't make sense. Whatever. That's all I got. Overall,
I'm with a C- this week.
All right. Overall, I give it a C plus.
I gave it a C-. Fuck that show.
All right.
All right, let's go right into SmackDown. SmackDown, a little bit of a disappointment for me from last week. They concentrated more on this tournament, this tag tournament. For me, I didn't want to see who fought the Lotharios.
Hit Row.
Hit Row. I really didn't want to see them win. And that's another one, too. All of a sudden they're heel just because Top Dollar couldn't jump off the fucking over-the-top rope.
Exactly.
So then that's what make you – then it's like, oh, I got to be heel? It's like, bro, you fucked up.
Did.
You fucked up, bro. And you don't think nobody's going to talk about it? That's on you, man.
It is.
Now, granted, I hate it when Cole was bashing it, you know. I do. Like I said, commentators don't need to be doing that. Wrestlers, that's fine, but not commentators. Shut the fuck up. Just don't.
I agree.
So I just hated it. I did. Like I said, they did a lot of, it was a lot of with the tag team tournament thing. I get it. The only high point I had, honestly, was Viking Raiders versus Sheamus and Drew. I thought that was really good. So I dug what happened at the end with Roman, but even that, you know, throughout the whole show, all of a sudden he's pissed off at Sammy again, but then he forgives him, and then he does it. It's like, what the fuck? You know, just
well, I know I have a temper.
I know, right?
What?
Just fucking like they got to let that settle. Just leave it alone. If it happens, if the turn happens, let it happen. That way it'd be a surprise, because right now everybody's expecting Sammy to turn, you know? So just
I agree.
Leave it. I'd say leave it. That's all I got. What do you guys have?
Same high points as you. The only one I had was Drew and Sheamus versus Viking Raiders. This was a great show to start, or a great match to start. But the rest of the stuff, like, yeah, it was cool to see Bray Wyatt's Funhouse thing. But like I said,
that was cool.
Yeah, it was, but it's got to get going more. Like something big has to happen. I'm hoping at the Royal Rumble that's where they're going at.
I was even wondering earlier this week. I'm like, we haven't heard anything or seen anything about the Firefly Funhouse characters. It's Extreme Rules.
Yeah.
No. That's where I'm saying, like, I wanted to give it a high point, but at the same time, it's like, this has got to, like, get going. That's where I'm at with it. Low points, Hit Row versus Los Lotharios. I hated that they're finally put Los Lotharios on TV, but then they lose to Hit Row. Like, damn it. This team can work. Given the right story, this team could fucking work. And I've said it since they started.
Yeah.
But whatever. And then Max Male Models versus Legado. This whole Max Male Models should just get scrapped. I'm sorry. This is dumb as shit. I don't want to fucking see it.
So what, their faces now?
I know, right?
Who knows? God. This is what I mean. Nobody knows the leads of this faction.
Yeah.
So it just should have been scrapped when LA Knight became LA Knight again.
Yeah.
I don't even want to call it his old character, whatever it was.
And plus, where was that, what's her name? Maxine. Where was she?
She was there.
Was she there? That's how much I was paying attention.
Yeah. I was more paying attention to Zelina Vega, guys.
Yeah.
For real.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I have for SmackDown.
All right. Elio, what'd you have?
I pretty much have the same thing. It was cool. Like, I do have the Firefly Funhouse I didn't necessarily give it a high point or a low point. For me, it was just there because it was cool to see. But overall, I have the same high point, low points as you guys.
All right. So overall, I gave it a C plus. Elio, what'd you give it?
I went with C plus.
Clay, what'd you give it?
I gave it a C.
All right, now it's time for Battle of the A Show. If you're new to the show, basically all it is that we just pick which show was the A show for the week, and whoever wins just gets a little win and a little competition between now and WrestleMania, and then we just start all over, see who was the A show for the year. And like I said, we ended at WrestleMania. So let's go with Elio. What's your pick for the A show this week?
Man, okay, so SmackDown had way too many tag matches. I'm giving it to Raw this week.
All right, Clay, what's your pick for the A show?
I gotta agree with Elio. Even though I'm not like too thrilled to say it, I'm just gonna say Raw was the best show. Which Raw was so mediocre, but the rest of the three, no way. So I gotta go with Raw.
No, I agree with you there. So all right, so Raw wins it this week. What's the score, Elio?
So we have Raw with 23, NXT with 2, AEW with 4, and SmackDown with 7.
Wow.
Damn.
Jesus. That's insane. All right, so before we go into the book, like I said, we are going to go over the rules, the new rules for the pay-per-view points game. I forgot, huh? Shit. All right, so it's pretty much the same as we did last year, but the changes that we are doing, so we kind of are NASCARing this shit, but how we're doing it is we raise the points as far as the outcome goes. So instead of 5, it is now 10. Okay. So that's just the outcome. So how we always say, you got to pick an outcome, which was a pin, submission, count out, disqualification. Okay. Now, instead of being it worth 5 points, it's now worth 10 points. Also, if you pick no contest, instead of it being 5 points, that also is going to be 10 points. So, of course, if you're new to the show, if there's a match out there that you think nobody's going to win, you can pick no contest. But, again, I always say this because people don't listen. But if you pick no contest, you can't pick a winner. You just got to say no contest. Nobody wins. So, the advantage to that is that if everybody picks a winner out that match and you're the only one that picked no contest, you get 10 points, while everybody else gets a negative towards their points. Okay? Now, the overall points, before we did 1 through 10, and then we, first place, I don't even remember how many points we were given, but first place we get so many points, second place we get so many points, and we did it all the way down to the fucking 10th place.
Yep.
We're not doing that no more.
Nope.
We're not doing that. Okay? So now it's the top 3 in each pay-per-view that gets the points. Okay?
Yep.
And the points are as follows. First, whoever comes in first gets 20 points. Whoever comes in second gets 15. Whoever comes in third gets 10. Okay?
Yep.
And we're not doing should we? I'm calling it right now on the air. Whoever's in last place, should they get a minus?
Sure. Fuck it.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah,
how
might
many
as well.
Minus 5 or 10?
Let's do 10.
God damn, Clay.
I'm feeling ruthless tonight, boys.
I see that.
It's a ruthless aggression.
So
That's
now,
right.
on the fly, if you're in last place, you get minus 10 off your fucking score. There you go. There it is.
See, this is what I mean by that. Like, minus 5 is like, okay, whatever, but minus 10.
Yeah.
Like, that's
It can
that's
hurt.
a lot. It can hurt you. Minus 5, I don't think would hurt that much.
Oh,
So,
that's true. That is true. I like that. So, all right, we might change that though to an odd
Change
number
what?
because an odd number because everything
15?
is 15 is I know, right? I was thinking like 12
Oh,
instead of
okay.
10 do 12. No, that's still even. That sucks.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
How about this?
13.
I was just about to say that.
Unlucky 13.
Unlucky 13.
There you go.
There we go.
I like that.
All right. So if you are in last place, you have a minus 13 to your score. There you go.
That would hurt. Seriously.
Yeah. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'll have the score card up by Wednesday, maybe Tuesday. And all you got to do is just put down, please, people, I implore you, stop maxing your points. I hate it when motherfuckers go on and they play and they put max on everything. so-and-so wins, so-and-so wins, so-and-so wins. So it's like, come on, bro. Play the game right. And take it from me. I'm the champion, okay?
Damn.
Just I had my knife out.
Yeah, I feel it.
So,
I feel it.
Like I said, so I'm going to put it out by either Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm hoping that they don't add any matches between Tuesday and Saturday. If they do, I will put it up immediately. And I will send a message out to you guys to say, hey, make sure you pick for this one. They just added it and so forth. But make sure you put it on there, man. Put it on there. And then on Friday night show, well, by the time we put it out there, it'll be Saturday morning. We will do the drawing for the extra points for the game, for the entrance of the Royal Rumble. And it counts for women and men. So whatever number you have, if you have number 4, whatever wrestler comes out at number 4 for the men, that's who you got. Whoever comes out at number 4 for the women, that's who you got. So them's the rules. So, all right. I'll probably explain it again next week just in case. I don't fucking know. But, all right. Let's go right into the book. Those that are new to the show, basically what we do is we put the most ridiculous things that happen in the week of wrestling. And, All right. Ready?
We need that laugh, damn it.
Yep.
We always do.
Yes.
All right. Baldy Sands, go fuck yourself.
Fuck him. Stays.
Kevin Dunn's camera shots.
Stays.
No Trick Willie shot.
Stays.
Sammy and Ty's tongue twisting.
Stays.
Chris's wizard.
Stays.
AEW time management.
Stays.
JB Hammerpants.
Stays.
Orange
He
is
doesn't match anything
He
with
don't.
his fucking suit. It
He
looks
don't.
terrible.
Yeah. Orange's knapsack. That son of a bitch.
Stays.
Terrible. Trick's non-fitted hat.
Stays.
AEW's absurd commentary.
Stays.
Tony Shitvani.
No, he stays.
Stays.
Barney's stolen hat.
Stays.
Stays.
I can see a purple hat on a pole match happening.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
If
Don't
they
give
fucking
him the idea, Elio.
let me tell you something. If they fucking do that,
I'll put myself in the book.
and I'm right there with you. I'll put you in the book. Yeah.
There you go. It's Elio's fault.
It will be. I'm put it, and I'll put it in there like Elio's damn fault. That's what's gonna go in there. How many times you been in the book, Elio?
I don't know. I lost track.
Jesus Christ! Wow.
I've been in it a couple times too, so it's okay.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And last but not least, fuck's wrong with Tony Khan's eyes?
Stays.
All right, that's it for the show. But tune in after the show because we have the 5-Second Shuffle Championship, which Clay has been defending.
Trying.
He's got one reign right now to everybody's 0. If you're new to that, basically what I do is I just play a random song off my playlist. I hit the shuffle button. I only play 5 seconds of it, and the first one to 7 wins. It's just how we ride off into the sunset until next week, where we will have the Royal Rumble pay-per-view points game is back, bitches!
Yes, sir.
I said
Let's
it.
go.
I said it. I got to retain my goddamn title. Son of a bitch. And I will.
Damn, bold.
That's
there
right.
You go.
All right, with that being said, I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with the $50 man.
Clay Cummings.
And the gentleman.
Elio Canella.
And El Zero Muto.
Julian Vasquez.
Why the fuck take so goddamn long?
I said it on time.
No, you don't. Shut up. All right, love, peace, and wrestling. We'll see you next week.
Peace out.
All right, Clay, you have champion's advantage. You can either go first or you can pass it off to how I have on my screen to Elio.
I'll go first.
All right, here's your first one.
Ooh, Chavo. Chavo, todo nombre.
Chavo Guerrero.
Chavo Guerrero, yes, you are on the board with one. Goes to Elio. Here's your first one.
Is that Rhino?
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
Curtis Axel.
It is Curtis Axel.
Wow. Good job.
Yes, it
I remember
is.
that guy.
I'm fucking shocked. All right,
I am
it
too.
goes to Julian. Here you go.
Chris Masters.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Yokozuna.
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Come on.
No, it is not. It's Lex Luger
Oh, dang.
from
Okay.
WCW. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
All right, it goes to Clay. Clay can have 2 with this one. Here you go.
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better come!
New Age Outlaws.
New Age Outlaws, yes. You are on the board with 2. Goes to Elio. Elio has 0, but he can have 1 with this one. Here you go.
Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn, yes. You are on the board with 1. Clay's got 2. Julian's got 1, but he can have 2 with this one. Here you go.
Penelope Ford.
Penelope Ford, yes. You are on the board with
Wow.
2. Goes to Clay. Clay can have 3 with this one. Here you go.
Bro.
God damn, Clay.
Matt Riddle.
Matt Riddle, yes. Bunch
Yeah.
of fucking softballs you're getting. Jesus.
Thankful.
All right, it goes to Elio. Elio can have 2 with this one. Here you go.
Kurt Angle.
Yes, Kurt Angle. You are on the board with 2. Goes
You
to
suck.
Julian. Goes to Julian. Julian can be tied up with Clay with this one. Here you go.
Oh, pass on that one.
Goes to Clay for the steal.
Santos Escobar.
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Angel Garza.
It's Angel Garza, yes.
Ah, shit. All right.
Elio's got 3. Tied up with Clay. Clay's got 3. Julian's got 2.
Mhm.
Clay can have 4 with this one. Here you go.
Well, it's a big show.
Jesus Christ.
The Big Show.
The Big Show, yes.
Yeah. I only
All
said
right.
it in the song.
I know, right? All right, goes to Elio. Elio can be tied with Clay with this one. Here you go.
Do you smell what the Rock is cooking?
Jesus Christ.
The Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rock. All right, it goes to Julian. Here you go.
Top Flight.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Is that Wesley?
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Is that Dewdrop?
No, it is not. It's Solo Sequoia.
Oh,
Yeah.
from NXT?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
All right, it goes to Clay. Clay can have 5 with this one. Here you go.
Melina.
It is Melina.
Yeah.
You are on the board with 5. Goes to Elio. He can be tied up with you with this one. Here you go.
Daniel Bryan.
It is Daniel Bryan.
There
You're
you go.
all tied up with Clay. It's on to Julian. He can have 3 with this one. Here you go.
Roman Reigns.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Sonya Deville.
Sonya Deville, yes. You are up
Yeah.
6. Elio has 5. Julian has 2. Goes to Elio. He can be tied.
Me.
It goes
Me.
to Clay.
There you go.
Sorry.
That's all good.
Clay can win it with this one. Here you go. Wow.
Santino Marella.
Santino Marella, yes. Holy shit.
This is the first time Santino was in our fucking news, and then his song comes on.
Wow.
Exactly.
There we go again with this whole.
Fucking.
But I'm
weird.
still champ, baby.
So that puts
go.
Clay up to 2 weeks.
Wow.
Woo!
Wait, 2 weeks?
Well, last week was
champ.
one. Yeah, last week was one.
Well, he won it in the first week.
He won it the week before.
Okay,
then,
gotcha.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Clay retains his title.
There we go.
Damn. Everybody else has zeros. What the fuck? And we got to end it with fucking Santino Marella? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Better than ending it with Ryback.
That's true. That is true. Holy shit. Wow. Thanks for listening. Make sure you tune in next week. We got the Royal Rumble pay-per-view points game. We don't own the rights. We'll see you next week.